So, 1 to 0 and Lin here spawning in the red hand side of the map. The big favorites. Against Xiaokai, playing as the undead here as well. And Lin Guagua, who has been pretty hot for a while. Oh, by the way, before I forget, there was one fine gentleman who donated to us quite a lot, like a couple of days ago. And where was that? There we go. Candle Jack. I promised you I would give you a shout out in a game of Lin or Hug. So here we go. 2v2 with Lin. Candle Jack, once again, thank you very, very much for your generous contribution. So, let's see what we have in this game, eh? Blade Masters, DKs. Nothing out of the ordinary so far. Nowadays we see a lot of natural creeping. Gold mines are very easy to take. Instant level 2 if you get all the last hits. So that's pretty good. Back in the day, back in WC3, I was all about the middle early on. Blade Masters and Demon Hunters battling for those claws. And in fact, it is the Blade Masters here going towards the mid. Taking out the Shadow Priest first. Normally it's always the Berserker right away. Minor detail, but last hit with that should be going to Xiaokai. To Lin Guagua, I mean. Yeah, he gets the last hit and the item. Whew, that's a big deal. Gets the claws there, very nice. Gonzo90, thank you very much for the sub. 1 to 0 is creeping up the natural.
Forces are under attack.
And same for Xiaokai. Seems like 1 to 0 is min-maxing this a little bit more. Putting out the creeps, microing the skeletons, not letting them die and stuff. Is he gonna be faster? Yeah. Well, quite a bit faster actually. What do we have in the middle? Blade Masters trading hits. Lin didn't get one last hit. Ah, that was from the Shadow Priest, of course. But with no dust, with there being a fountain, nothing should really ever die over here.
A player's forces are under attack.
So let's take a look at the techs. Oh, Xiaokai's tech is pretty late. 1 to 0 is even later. Backpack. Wow. 29 supply before the tech. Backpack is pretty cool. It can reinforce now with skeletons from more fiends. So this is pretty good if you manage to claim the middle, but this is 1 to 0 vastly delaying his tech. In the past, especially on other maps, in the previous weeks, we've seen from Newbie a lot of tier 1 aggression, no creeping at all, and a fast tech behind this. But here now switching it up entirely. And yeah, it does of course make a lot of sense on this map. Grabbing the middle, grabbing the fountain is a really big deal. Aggressive coil coming in, Blade Master in trouble, he might be dead, Speed Scroll popped. But Blade is still alive. Oh, but this Blade isn't! Has to go into the Windwalk there as well. And whew, another backstab. Once again, Lin's Blade in danger. But so many fiends, and this is what this late tech is giving to Newbie. 5 fiends here, plenty of damage output, but Lin is forced away, as it seems, from the fountain. And that's a problem. 1 to 0 is finally taking down, oh my god, 30 supply tech, that is ridiculously late.
Forces are under attack.
As you can see here, Xiaokai much faster. One grunt just died over here. I think that was Lin's grunt, right? Expo. What the hell? Mid-tech expansion. That is pretty crazy. Oh, DK surrounded. Oh my god, no. Opens it up. The grunt's there running away again. Trying to help the Blade Master in the middle. Items are still up for grabs. How did he get so much experience on the blade, by the way? Xiaokai, he's miles ahead of Lin now. 1 to 0 has superior fiend numbers here though, and is very, very close to level 3. Lin, tier 2 finished, Totem, Bestiary, and the Shadow Hunter coming in. Exactly the same timing for Lin Guagua. And this Shadow Hunter now with the Hex usage is going to decide who gets the Overseers here most likely. And... oh, that Skeleton's level 3. That is a really big deal. So, in we go. Shadow Hunters are here. First Hex. Onto the DK. Oh, but the speed scroll from the ally to get the DK out of the dangerous position. Aggressive coil on the Shadow. And that's a level 2 coil. That one hurts. Speed scroll as well on him to protect him against the Hex, but that's not good enough. That is that level 2 coil making all the difference. Oh, but the Blade Master is stuck over there and does die with the crit. Oh my god. Without the crit, he may have gotten away. He probably would have gotten away. Last coil by Xiaokai, but that is not good enough to save that fiend. Too much damage. Hex lasting too long. Oh, but a fiend over there dying for 1-0 as well. And the missing Blade Master now severely reduces the damage that newbie can do. Another Hex coming in. Shadow has one more Hex. Wants to... oh, he's surrounded against the column. Here comes the Lich now, and that is the big advantage for Xiaokai and Guagua. Because 1-0's Lich is going to be much, much later. Maybe not even that much later, actually. Dude, 1-0 and his expansions. This year, he's just expanding all the time, everywhere. So, who did this middle creep really go to? The two big guys and the experience go to Guagua and Xiaokai, but the rest went to the newbie boys.
A player's forces are under attack.
This Blade Master's having a rough time, dude. Lin is having a rough time. He lost his Blade Master, he lost his Shadow Hunter. Levels are really low. Temple is being claimed here now by Guagua, Xiaokai. It's not that valuable anymore, though. Not that many big items left. Not that much experience either.
The town is under siege.
Blade Master inventory is looking hella nice.
Forces are under attack.
And this one attack by 1-0 was pretty suspicious. Like, he walks across half the map just to harass Xiaokai's main a little bit. That looks kind of weird. Lin now battling it out in the Orc Mirror. This Blade Master is so much stronger, though. This should be an easy fight for Xiaokai. Hexes coming in over and over. No heal wave yet on neither side. Alright. Both will be losing the first Raider here. I don't think he can kill the Walker, though. Resistant skin is pretty good. Yeah, saves him. Legion Doomhorn. I'm still kind of dazed. Kind of amazed that it's Legion Doomhorn and Lionhorn. Is the Paladin's Lionhorn which gets turned into a Legion Doomhorn once he becomes the Death Knight? Maybe. 1-0 now with a lot of camps, though. Just took out the Merchant and taking out the Gold Mine after. And Xiaokai is just like following and unable to get any experience. He is going to be able to force the TP here. 1-0 certainly can't fight this with having no statues and no orb. But he gets all the experience, and for all of his time running around, there was actually very little creeping there that Xiaokai did get done. But Lich is still close to level 3. DK is pretty far away from level 4, actually. 1-0 already with a level 4 DK. That's nice. Does have the aura, not Death Pact. I don't know who got the favorable end of the trade over here, but at least Lin didn't lose too many things. Still, though, way weaker Blade Master. Tier 3 not done yet by 1-0. He's camping next to his shop, waiting for the orb. Has this still not been scouted, by the way, this weird expansion? I guess not. Sneaky, sneaky Expo. No chance to the last hit there. Coil Nova secures it. And Legion Doomhorn again. He found 2 Legion Doomhorns. So pretty lucky for newbie. Oh, was there? Oh my god! No, wait, the Blade Master got it. I thought for a second Lin stole the Legion Doohorn, but no. TP in from 1-0, trying to save his ally. I'm surprised he didn't wait for the Crypt Lord. Seemed like there was still enough time for this. So a bit of a sandwich here going on. Kodo Beasts are the biggest kills you can hope for. Heal Ward not standing for too long. Blade Master even finding some kills despite having that weak of an inventory. Destroyer starting to be morphed. And Xiaokai and Lin Guagua get the first Kodo kill. That is a massive deal. Kodo in the back for themselves is still standing. And here comes the Crypt Lord with an awful first impale. He's gonna have another one coming in soon. Hard to tell who has the upper hand right now. But Lin has lost quite a bit of supply, as it seems. Says already still at 56. Nova coming in. Coil not aggressively, but the right clicks might still be good enough to kill the Shadow. No, he actually survives. But the Kodo does get taken out. The aura now missing. There's a new Kodo back for Lin up on the high ground. But Xiaokai's army is still massive. 50 supply. He has lost barely anything. But of course, 1-0 can reproduce like crazy right now. No Crypt Lord for 1-0 just yet. Both Blade Masters dying at exactly the same time. One on level 3, one on level 2. DK also in trouble now next for Xiaokai. TP's out of there before the next Hex comes in. That could have been scary. And 1-0 and Lin hold. And the expansion is still standing and fully mining for 1-0. Still no Crypt Lord, surprisingly. Perhaps because he's supply stuck. Oh, and Lin forces the TP in the middle as well. Where now there he could be healing for free, but only the one walker here really is in need of healing. Blade Master, soon to be back. Lin did end up losing quite a lot there, but 1-0 is still looking strong. At the Merchant now, could be supplying himself with heal scrolls. Involves Healthstone, also pretty good. A new TP and level 3 for the Lich. That's a big one. If they creep the corner gold mine, this could be level 3 Shadow as well, actually. Guagua is pretty close, kind of, to level... Oh my god, another Claws of Attack. This Blade Mash is going to be absolutely insane. But no solo creeping here for the Shadow. I think that's a bit of a mistake by the newbie boys. Item was a Periapt. That's okay. Helps the Blade Master, actually. Alright. Run by into the main. Destroyers have been morphed, but there is reinforced defenses. So these burrows will be somewhat tanky. Trying to force TP here, I guess. But Speed Scroll, Chase, Dispel from the Destroyer. First Raider has already been picked up as a free kill. And Xiaokai has to come back here to help his ally, doesn't he? Yep, can he get the Bestiary before? Oh, that was the last shot. Does get it, and that's the perfect impale. Oh my god, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Parts of the army seem to be on the low ground. Lich doesn't even get to attack. Not the greatest of starts to the fight here for 1-0 and Lin. Another insane impale, but that was the last one. Blade Master in trouble. Coiled, dead instantly. Lin without his first hero. DK though is level 5. His nuke now also super scary. Destroyers web in the front line. Taken out pretty quickly. TP out from Lin. Doesn't want to lose anything more. He has lost enough already. 1-0 still staying in this. 2v1. Now he TPs out. Looking for one more kill. Gets that Walker. Loses one of his destroyers though. Whew. Dude, that Blade Master. He just popped. That was a great teamwork play as well. Quick dispel against the Hex, but Nova, Coil, right clicks. Just too much damage. Expo's coming up now for Guagua, who has also lost a ton of supply. Basically only left with the 2 heroes. Okay, we have 2 walkers, 1 Kodo and 1 Raider. So he has some stuff left. But not that much. Wait, did the DK die? No. DK comes from the shop. This looks pretty all in. No TP here on Xiaokai to get out. And I don't think that... No, there is one. There is one for Lin Guagua. Crypto had the perfect impales in the previous fight. but now he's pretty much out of mana. Blade Master still not back, though. The front line from Lin isn't too strong over here. 200 crit right there. And could be more coming in here pretty soon. Nice Impale once again. But that's basically the only one of this fight. Heal Scroll coming in big time right there. The DK in front. Never really getting pressured. Never really in trouble as it seems. And the backline damage of the Kodo of the Fiends is starting to pump in. 1-0 with 2-0 upgrades already. With a Kodo that makes it 3-0 basically. Destroyer gets healed there one more time with the coil, but too much damage. Destroyer will be lost. Destroyer is of course important here to get rid of the Spirit Link. Crypt Lord in trouble. No more coil for him. The DK is out of mana and the third hero, Crypt Lord, does survive with the last heal wave. But that really was the very last one. And this all-in attempt didn't quite work out. Finally comes the first Impale from 1-0's Crypt Lord. He was pretty late into this fight. But still in time. GG. And 1-0 for 1-0 and Lin. That looked good by 1-0 and Lin, but not as dominatingly one-sided as we have seen them sometimes before. That sneaky expo almost felt like it won the game for him. And Lin especially had a really tough time that game. Losing the blade, losing the shadow. Always seemed to be reeling, trying to come back into the game. But the expansion still pulled through for them. What's your favorite bar in Mainz? That would be Onkel Willy's Pub, number 1. And number 2 is called Schick und Schön, which is unfortunately closed currently. And don't know when it's going to reopen, if it's going to reopen. I hope it does. Honestly, in my opinion, at least, we don't have many cool bars in Mainz. So the fact that one of those cool bars is closed kind of sucks. Didn't they know about 1-0 Expo? I don't know, dude. I'm not sure if they ever scouted it, actually. Yeah, TC First has been looking really good in the last couple of weeks where we saw 2v2 action, but it's always a hero who's very level dependent. And imagine if Lin has a weak early game like he had the previous game, that TC would be pretty damn useless in that late game stage. To be fair, the Blade Master was also pretty useless, but on level 1, on level 2, in the early game, Blade is still pretty good. Whereas TC, not so much. I love the one at Hauptbahnhof, he says. Do you mean the Irish pub? Oh, which one? Yeah. Let's go. Map. Wait. Map 2. Twisted Meadows. We have some really weird colors right now. It's not lining up with our overlay at all, but we'll do our best. 1-0 and Lin in the blue. And Guagua and Xiaokai. I don't even know what this color is called. And you guys know, I love my colors. But I don't know what this one is. It might be like wheat or something. I don't know. Honest to God, I don't. Xiaokai with wait a minute. Oh my god! Dude! It's the classic abuse strat that I used to play with Tsui. Double Tomb of Relics. DK buys double Rod of Necromancy, meets up with the Blade Master in the middle, scroll of speed, run towards the Undead's base, and abuse the crap out of the graveyard.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh man. That used to be so much fun. Back in the day. Oh, that's cool. Ah, it's a Farseer though. It's a Farseer. Not a Blade Master. But it should still be the same idea. This used to be a lot stronger though before Acolytes were buffed. Back when Acolytes had less HP. Wait, did they have less HP? They certainly had less armor, less movement speed, and less regen. Back then you could abuse the shit out of this. Did they have 220 HP? I think they did, right? I think it was lower in the past. There we go. Rod of Necromancy on both heroes. Holding on to the speed scroll though. Ah, sorry. Yeah, I got carried away. I didn't see the Rock Golem creep. Classic Rock Golem creep though. We know this on Twisted. So Blade Master got the Lion Horn, which is extremely good. And Tome of Strength, as it seems. Alright, here we go. Mass skeletons coming in. They can't even raise skeletons quickly enough. Like, there's not enough corpses around. And so far... Oh my god. They haven't killed a single Acolyte yet. Oh, speed scrolls everywhere. Oh my god. Oh, there we go. One Acolyte does get lost. That was a bit of a slow reaction there by 120. He has a spare one though, does he? No. No, he does. 120 had 6 Acolytes, so there's still one replacement. And yeah, it's a cool strat. It's a pretty funny strat, but when the opponents are really good, it's hard to actually find those Acolyte kills. And now they're all safe. Nothing to be done anymore. Could perhaps even be in danger of getting surrounded. Oh! One Acolyte though. But no. 120 is there with the coil. Skeletons just keep on spawning though. And 120 is almost about to lose the first one. Oh, they want this Acolyte. They get it. They get it. Alright. They legit get a meaningful Acolyte kill. At least one. One more hurt over here. But 120 has the coil. That's pretty funny. Yeah. I used to play that a whole ton with Tsui back in ESL radio days. And when, you know, the opponent never saw that before, didn't know how to react, it was just basically instant GG. Farseer does die though. This has been going on the entire tech. Tech is finished now. Alright, we're gonna compare the gold mines in a second. This will be a big difference. It wasn't just the one Acolyte missing here that they killed, but also lost a lot of lost mining time. So, let's take a look. 9,900 versus 9,400. So, almost a 500 gold difference. Plus the Acolyte, it's like 550. That is a really big deal. But it's also a lot of time that was not spent creeping at all. DK only level 1. Farseer only level 1. Barely any experience. In the meantime, Blade Master, oh my goodness! Scourge, Bone Chimes, plus Lion Horn. DK now level 2 for 120 as well. Blade almost level 3. That's insane. Oh, has a bit more experience right there. Farseer is coming in to harass, but like, what can he really do on level 1? Not much at all. Lich second, 4-1-2-0. And how is Xiaokai's tech so much later? Ah! Double Tomb of Relics. Right. Still, doesn't seem like it should be that much later though. But I guess it
A
is.
player's forces are under attack. Town is under siege.
Torrent Totem, Bestiary. Double Bestiary over here for Xiaokai, for Guagua. Oh. They might be going full Raider lane, perhaps. TC second, of course, along with that Farseer. Level 3 Blade Master, dude. That is one of the earliest ones you'll see in 2v2. Level 3 DK though for Xiaokai as well. He was very slow here to begin to find levels, but is now making up for it pretty well. Nova, with a coil, he can secure the kill. Doesn't even need it. Gets the kill anyways, and that's level 3 DK. Scroll of the Beast right here. Oh my god, this could be a scary push. What's coming from the Bestiary? Raiders. Good for base attacks. Not necessarily always that good for fighting. 1-0 doesn't have that big of an army just yet though. They're not going to commit into Guagua's base. Lin Guagua and Xiaokai now gathering their forces together. Looking for some kills perhaps. Blade Master finally joins the army. And the Dark Ranger third by 1-0 with a really fast tech. Aggressive Coil Nova. There is a silence on something. On the DK actually. As the TC is not level 2 just yet. Oh my god. Gets level 2 right there though. This is the time for the stomp. Instant stomp. Very quick reaction by Lin Guagua. With the speed scroll, the rest of Newbie's forces still seem to be getting away. Dark Ranger third as well for Xiaokai, by the way. Oh my god, the TC is so fast. Can he catch up to get a stomp off? Not quite. Raiders though. And Snare. Ooh. Gets one. That is certainly one lost Fiend. One to 0 is in trouble. 38 supply for him only. This Fiend is going to be lost as well. And Lin, he needs to come in to help his ally. Oh my god. Double slippers for the blade. Heal scroll. Scroll the beast. Level 2 shadow. So holding on. Still waiting. Here we go now. Very defensive TP. Spirit Link starting to come in, but there's one destroyer up in the air already. Oh, the Blade Master in trouble, getting focused heavily. Really heavily. He's dead. Heal scroll doesn't even save him. Oh my god. He used everything that he could to save the Blade Master, but it's not quite good enough. 1-0 from the back is trying to put in as much damage as he can, but 1-0 only has a single Fiend. That's ridiculous. This could be the best chance for Lin Guagua and Xiaokai to get a win. DK though, also in a bit of trouble. TC no stomp anymore. And the Black Citadel is certainly helping out here. Orc front line for Lin Guagua is slowly but steadily disappearing. Statue kill is a big deal. Long range coil gets one more kill right there. 1-0 still with plenty of mana on his Death Knight, by the way. That exact same Death Knight now under a bit of pressure with the Nova right clicks, but not that much pressure, honestly. Destroyer would be a big kill. Lich gets the last hit shortly before he saves himself above the trees. And despite the Blade Master loss again, just like the previous game, Newbie hold on. Would love to get a DK kill right here, but Hex wears off. Death Knight is safe. But he has to run. Still has to run, and of course, on the Orc side for Guagua, there's no healing, so finding these kills onto the Raiders is pretty easy sometimes. Oh, look at the ensnare to protect him from the TC, baiting him in and getting the surround and the kill. Raider will die in the end, but it cost them a TC. It's going to cost them another grunt there as well. That was really beautiful, quick reactions. And 1-0 and Lin now. The two newbie players seem to be running away with this game. It looked like they were in such a tough spot, but suddenly more and more kills go their way. Two Fiends for not even a single Raider. Again, trying to get the Raider kill turns out to be an overextension. Too expensive. And now, Commanding position. Absolutely commanding position. Finally, destroyer form is coming in for 120. Finally, web will be done soon. And big level ups around the corner for 120. Shadow Hunter also about to be level 3. Blade Master. Oh, he's level 3 already. And there we go, level 4 DK. TC brought back. Oh, could be greeted with a not calling over, but Speed Scroll gets him out of there. For a level 2 hero. Couldn't he have just revived him? Wouldn't he have been basically back by now? Maybe he forgot to do it earlier and now had to go for the revive from the tavern. Oh, and there's no reinforced defenses here. It's coming in now, but it's not going to be in time for this one burrow. The other ones are pretty far in the back, though. They're hard to take out. 120. It's going to dive. At least a little. Oh, and this burrow is level 3 Lich, by the way. Ouch. That hurts. Base race time, as it seems. Lin also not ready with the reinforced defenses just yet. This is going to be at least 2 burrows lost for him. Probably more like 3. But Lin Guagua is going to lose his main first. Can Newbie TP back to save the expansion over here? Against Romantic and Focus, it was a disaster. When 120 TP'd in, but Lin didn't have enough time for the TP in anymore. But here it's easily enough time to TP in and to save the stronghold. And that is now almost a checkmate kind of situation. That's going to be level 3 Shadow. No item anymore here, of course. We already had the Rock Golem being taken out at the beginning of the game. Xiaokai's heroes are pretty decent. But it's not level 3 Lich. It's not quite level 4 DK. Scourge Bone Chimes now could be pretty nice, but there's no Blade Master in this army. Honestly, it doesn't even do much for the Orc. Thank you very much, Edirk, for the 5 months, saying back to Warcraft. Oh yeah. Easy kills once again. This combo, Undead Orc, is so strong when you have the lead. It's just chase, 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 and snare, kill, kill, kill. Plus Hex, plus the additional movement speed from the DK aura. It's just super scary when you're behind against that. Oh, all in attempt though. Commitment to the stronghold, and he's gonna get it. Okay. Oof. That was pretty close though. I didn't see this coming. Lin loses the main as well. Okay. Okay, it's not over yet. 120 though. Level 3 Dark Ranger now. 4-3-3 heroes. Lin has to run. Speed scroll. Oh, he's getting intercepted though. Uh-oh. This is scary. This Kodo Beast is certainly lost. And the Blade Master, once again, under threat. But here comes 120. The ally trying to save the poor beginning of the fight. Grunts on both sides in the front lines, dying very quickly. But now the webs start coming in. And yes, there's a lot of destroyers, but once they're webbed or ensnared, they can be taken out very, very quickly, as you can see here. Ensnare after ensnare. Great play by Lin. Seeing the potential there for more and more pickoffs. It's Lin with the lockdown, 120 with the damage. And Xiaokai and Guagua plummeting more and more in supply. Scouting for expansions. There are no expansions, but still, big lead for the newbie boys.
Players' forces are under attack.
Farsi still only level 2. TC still only level 2. Not even a speed scroll here to save this raider. Easy snipe. That should be an easy kill on the grunt as well. DK could have gone for the coil there, but no, was looking for something else. TP out? Yeah, he did TP out. But this was all distraction. All distraction for the Great Hall to come up again, and it is up again. Great Hall for Lin in the main. Not up just yet. But 1-2-0's army, man, is very, very scary. 1-2-0, they can't beat with one player anymore. They have to come in with both to have a chance against 1-2-0. And this is always a dangerous situation in 2v2. You can abuse the map so hard. 1-2-0 goes to the one base, and then two players have to go there to deal with him. And Lin, in the meantime, could go for his own counterattack. But yeah, speaking of counterattack, that seems to be the play here. Xiaokai and Guagua are not going to try to defend. Instead, they're going on the aggressive, trying to take out 1-2-0's main. Lots of destroyers. These acolytes are dying very, very quickly. 1-2-0 is going to TP home, doesn't take out the Great Hall. And this has to be a TP out as well. Wait, didn't he TP? What happened? Yeah, he did TP. With that, almost killed the TC. Farseer in trouble. Whew. Oh my god. Farseer, Raider, and TC all an inch from death right there. But good play. Pretty good play there by Xiaokai and Guagua. Once again staying alive. Keeping the main alive. Forcing TPs back. But the issue remains. 1-2-0 is still an immense beast with its 2-0 army. And an expansion coming up, by the way. Shay, did he see it? He's gonna see it now, if he didn't before.
A player's forces are under attack.
In the meantime, Lin towards the opponent's Great Hall again, and with Raiders here, this should be a pretty easy kill. Lin is mining again, successfully. Double level 4 for him. And this is starting to look like the beginning of the end here. 1-2-0 seems to be on defense duty right now. And Lin is the one to attack. Always has a TP in case he needs to get out. And again, more and more creeping. It's going to be a level 4 Lich. It's not that often that we see that in 2v2. Dark Range is actually close to 4 as well. Okay, big destroyer morph again. Time and time again he's trying with these destroyers. Oh, and the DK is actually going to be dying here, I think. Heal Pot saves him for now. Oh my god. Barely saving this DK. Spirit Link there is also what kept him alive. 1-2-0 with a bit of a mistake. The Fiend's still busy in the back. On A-click, actually. Not something you see too often from him. Busy with a Death Knight, I guess. Trying not to lose the first hero. But now the Fiends are here in full force. And taking out these destroyers. So, oh my god. Xiaokai is losing immense amounts of supply. Every destroyer drops him down by 5. And he's trying to save his units now, as many as he can. But no, it's too late. It's not enough. GG. And the 2-0 for 1-2-0 and Lin.